Hey, what's up? Ken from Palm Beach Dyno here. Today we've got a badass build we did for Sam Pagan with Rare Fab on a 2019 Mustang GT Hellion Sleeper kit. This is one of our turnkey build setups, and we're gonna show you the first time out to the track with that setup, and then we're also gonna talk about what's next for that car. It went really, really well. But first, I wanna show you guys some new parts and talk about our 2020 GT500. As some of you may have seen, I've been calling this the CX1100, doing that to basically put a name on it because a lot of people want a duplicate of this car or a very similar duplicate to this car. So what we're gonna do is gonna call this the CX1100R, which stands for Carbon Extreme, and then the R adds the carbon seats and the carbon ceramic brakes. I know a lot of people aren't gonna want that as part of this package, and that adds almost $20,000 to the package. So that's the CX1100R. The CX1100 would be this same exact car with the fuel system, and you know that has all the carbon pieces, the wheels, all the performance that I've shown you. Everything this car has runs on E85 with the fuel system, short of the carbon seats and the carbon ceramic rotors. Then from there, that's a CX1100. We're gonna pull down the packages a little bit at a time and have a CX10, an X10, CX9, X9, carbon or non-carbon, meaning all the Anderson carbon pieces, and the number designates the power level. So this being the CX1100R, you know, you're looking at like an X9 will be a 900 horsepower package, and we'll have that in both E85 and 93 octane. Anyway, let's look at these new parts. We've got a new part in that I mentioned in one of my videos. I haven't really seen many people talk about that, talk about this part on this application, but it's a new heat exchanger from our friends at Livernois Motorsports. So I haven't even, the guys cut the box open, but I haven't even taken it out of the box yet myself. So it's the first time I'm gonna see it. It's a much thicker heat exchanger, and we'll do a full install and review on this once I have time to install it. But I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So there you go. This is a replacement heat exchanger for the 2020 GT500 from Livernois Motorsports. As a lot of you guys know, the heat exchanger is what cools off the supercharger fluid. For those of you that don't know, these cars have an air-to-water intercooler in the lid of the supercharger, and then it uses a pump to circulate water through that intercooler to cool off the air, and then this cools off the water that's going through the supercharger. So what we're gonna do is, you know, as some of you know, I'm installing an ice tank in my car, but for the times you're out on the street, you don't really want to put ice in it. So the ice is just for the next level of performance. The ice tank also adds quite a bit of volume of water, which helps. And then with this, with no ice on the street with the tank, we should really have the ultimate cooling for this application for this 1100 horsepower level. Right now, we're coming up a little bit short, so hopefully Livernois helps that out. Anyway, enough of this. Let's talk about the Mustang GT you're about to see. It's the Hellion Sleeper twin turbo setup. It has an RPG engine, and it has a stock transmission and converter in it. Sam asked us to go ahead and take it to the track and get it baselined in. And that's what you'll see these passes. Austin Rodriguez, who works for us, is behind the wheel. And then after this, we'll talk about what the plan is for this car next. All right, as you can see there, that's just pure foot brake stock converter. It doesn't leave the line very good, but 158 miles an hour is very impressive. I believe we only went up to 14 or 15 pounds of boost. So we've got a lot more to go there. And this is a full weight car except for the wheels. So next up, we're doing a Circle D converter. We'll enable the factory trans brake in the tune, and we're going to add a watt box for a two-step. So next up, our high to mid eights for this car at full weight. So make sure you keep an eye on the channel. We'll be bringing that car back to the track once all those changes are done. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.